What's going on, everyone? It's Jason here. Today we're doing a little bit of a recap on AMC for today and this last week, and where I think we're going this coming up week. Also, how hedge funds have been doubling down and why they think they're getting bailed out. If you could, make sure to smack the like button down below. It definitely helps out this video, helps out more people learn about AMC. And if you're not a sub, think about clicking that sub button down below, hitting that little bell notification, and let's get right into it. Real quick, if you're wondering what I'm using, I am using Webull. There's a link down in the description down there. If you go down and click on that link, sign up, put $100 in, you get 2 free stocks right now, worth up to $1,800. You also get these tier 2 NASDAQ views for 3 months. This lets you show, when buys and sells are going out of the market. That way you're stay up to date before anybody else, down to the second. Well, as you can see today, there was a crazy, honestly, a crazy ride going into the market hours, and then flushing down, and then obviously through the end of the day and right now, pretty stable right now around that $26 area from where we closed at. Not much movement there, honestly. And there's not been a lot of volume. I don't expect a lot of volume right now anyway. We have a 3-day weekend coming up. So I didn't expect a lot of volume today, honestly, in aftermarket hours, just like I was telling chat today in the stream. But again, today we were down negative 1.51%. But you got to look at this from the whole. We were up over 100% this last week. We're still up over 100% right now within this last week. So just take the positives, a part of that. Don't look at the little negative part. I know as humans and as investors, sometimes you want to look at this little part right here and you're like, oh, we ended in the negative today. Dude, we were barely down today. So honestly, again, it's not that big of a deal. I really wouldn't worry about it. Down 40 cents, and that's a negative 1.51%. Again, super, super small. I get that you want to focus on that little tiny negative, but just focus on the whole last week as a whole. There's another week coming up, obviously starting next Tuesday because the market is closed Monday. And honestly, I think there's big things to come. The squeeze hasn't even started yet. There has been sort of a retail squeeze, right? But not a short squeeze in terms of like the shorts buying back in. That hasn't even happened yet. The upside potential is massive from where it's at right now. But again, right now, currently in aftermarket hours, we're at $25.88. Down just a tad little bit again, 0.77%. So this morning in pre-market hours was a crazy ride, honestly. We went up to right around here at 33.05, shot all the way down to about 28.91. So I guess I shouldn't say all the way down, just about $4 down. And then going into market hours, though, we go into market hours right around $32, and then shot up though at the high over here at 36.72. Now, you're wondering what happened right here. I talked about this in our stream on Thursday. If you guys were there, I said, look, Friday, if people are swing trading this as a swing trade, whether they got in Monday or Tuesday as a weekly trade, usually swing traders like to get out early Friday, usually early Friday at least. They usually like staying to the end of the day as a swing trade. That's just how it is. Anytime I've ever swing traded anything as well, it's been the same way. Get out early on that day, especially if you see a good pump up going into the market hours. So honestly, that's what I expected to happen. We had this pump up. I didn't know how high we were going to get. Honestly, I thought like 30 to 32, 33 would be about as high as we got in terms of like a pump up, and then we'd come back down a little bit. We got to 36.72, came off of that. Now, what happened right here was instead of the people that were going to sell, obviously, like your swing traders sold over here 100%. What happened right here is that we've seen hedge funds striking again and hedging down more and more, taking more shorts. We had over 4 million shares today borrowed. Those shares are shorted, right? So they're shorting more shares. Short shares were up today about 4%. We flushed all the way down there from that little dip we had right here when they started shorting again, from 31 all the way down to 24.50. And then from there, we kind of stayed pretty steady within a dollar or two. Again, we did end today at $26.12. Again, another negative 1.51%. Nothing much there. 40 cents down from yesterday's close. Really awesome, though. Again, if you look at it from the week standpoint, just remember, train your mind to think of the whole picture, not just a one day. Thinking of it as a week, as the last 2 weeks where we came from, this last couple months where we came from. Just doesn't seem that long ago, guys. We were at $5. Here we are at 26. Things are getting ready. I do think we will see the squeeze eventually, as long as we don't see a lot of paper hands, people selling, which I honestly don't see that happening. But again, as long as people are holding on, they're going to have to buy back in at some point. And that's when you're really going to see this be parabolical movements on AMC. We're going to see multiple suspensions. That's just what happens when you have a a stock go over 10% at a time within a few minute time period. Now, to bring up options really quick, we did have a lot of options, obviously, into the green today. It's been awesome to get these in the green. In the green, though, at 25, we had 18,000. At 12, at 24, we had 11,000. 22, we had 11,000. Almost 22,000 at 20 here. 16 had another 11,000. 15 had almost 16,000. So you had a lot of in the green. Obviously, if we had 27, it would have been a 20, almost 21,000 there. 28 would have been 35,000, and 29 would have been 12,000, and in 30 would have been 42,000. That'd have been nice to get all those in the green. But again, it's nothing to be ashamed of. We did great. You know what I mean? Just look at this. We bring this back from the hour chart, guys. Like, look at that, man. It's crazy. You know what I mean? This was Monday right here, by the way. This right here was Monday. $12 we started pre-market hours Monday. And we got way up to 36. Again, still ended at 26, though. So $10 down from the high. That was an all-time high, by the way, too. So if you guys are looking where that next line would be to beat next week, obviously we'd have some more resistance right here at 36.72 because that's the highest we've ever been. That would be the new resistance line we would have there. So going into next week, I do think we continue to raise. We can continue to raise, especially if we see these hedges start to buy back in. Once the domino starts, the dominoes fall, and they usually fall quick. So what I mean by that is you see one guy jumping in or one hedge fund jumping in to try to get before anybody else. The next one jumps in to try to beat everybody else, and then it continues the domino effect, right? That's what I mean by that. So I do want to go to these Ortex numbers really quick. So exchange reported short interest right now is at 94.58 mil. Previously it was at 87.55 million. That's a change of 8.02%, going in the right direction still. Estimated short interest percent of free float currently is at 17.37. Previously 15.26. Another change of 13.83%. Percent free float on loan currently at 26.98. 7 days ago was at 25.34. There's another change of 6.47%. Shares on loan current is at 132.54 mil. 7 days ago was at 124.46 mil, which is a change of 6.49%. Days to cover on loan currently is at 1.35. 7 days ago was at 1.28%, change of 5.33%. Now the 2 weeks, so people always ask that 2 week right now is currently at 3.2% days to cover on loan. Cost to borrow is currently at 9.23. 7 days ago it's at 10.75, which is a change of negative 14.07%. Utilization is currently still going up at 99.45. Anything above 99 is crazy high, honestly. And 7 days ago was at 96.68%, change of 2.87% there as well. So all these numbers are going in the right direction. Remember, we had this downturn a little bit, now going back up again on these numbers. The usual on AMC, the downs and ups and downs and ups, the turns back from hedge funds right now. And we're continuing that path. And honestly, right now we're doing great on those numbers. So bringing up the I borrowed desk numbers really quick. Currently, there is a 7.7% interest fee on shorts. Again, this number is continuing going back up again. I think we'll continue to see this. We'll see this at 10, 20, onwards. Available right now, though, in terms of short shares, there's only 10,000 short share availability. So they're getting low on these shorts. They can be able to, borrow again. Now, this number does change up and down. You see right here, 100,000. Right here is 700. This number does change up and down, up and down. But we're seeing this in the right direction. We're not seeing in the millions anymore. We're seeing this fee go right back up again. And I expect that to continue as well. Ortex had some great updates today as well. This is a short interest update earlier today. Increased borrow rate on AMC so far. We have seen 7 times as many shares borrowed as returned. So that shows you how much they're still doubling down. 7 times the rate has returned has been borrowed. So some of these shares by probably smaller shorts have been returned, but these bigger guys are doubling down and continuing. Over 7 times as many have been shorted again. So right here's again, this is the end of day update right here as well. AMC as a main market closes after a turbulent day. 4 million additional AMC shares have been borrowed. They borrowed 4 million additional shares today and shorted, right? And you can see that right here by the short interest change going up. If they were to start buying back in, you'll see this short interest percent change going down, obviously. So right now they're continuing to just double down on their shorts. They're right now expecting one either get bailed out, right? So kind of what happened back in January when Robinhood and some others obviously made it to where you only sell your shares and not be able to buy anymore because of liquidity issues. That right there, obviously, or having somebody else come in and bail them out and give them money to cover, said shorts and things like that. We'll see what happens here. Obviously, I personally think that us apes are going to win out on that. Again, smart money isn't always so smart. I know they think they're very smart, but at the end of the day, sometimes smart money doesn't win, and this is one of those things. I just don't see smart money winning, and I think we're going to be here, man. We're not going anywhere, right? Some people have been here since January, February, March, April. We're not going. We ain't going nowhere. Maybe you might see some, some early pepper handers, right? People just got in like a day or two ago. Obviously, they're not been in this for as long as we have. So I continue to see this move in the right direction. So we've seen some big print orders come through today as well. We're going to go over these. There's quite a bit of them. I want to bring these up because I think they're important. They show that we still have big investors investing in AMC for the long term that know a lot more than we know sometimes, man. Follow the big money, right? And these are usually commercial investors, big investors. And these usually go to dark pools as well. So you guys are wondering, dark pools, you sometimes take a week or so for them to start showing on the price on a stock. So this coming up week is when you'll start seeing these, affect prices. Now we had a 3.6 million share order come through at $31.63 for $114 million. Here right here's another 900,000 order at $34.25 for $30 million. Right here's another 150,000 shares at $33.24 for almost $5 million. Here's another one, 114,000 shares for $3.5 million. Another 100,000 share size order for $3 million. And here's another one, 118,000 shares for $3.7 million. Here's another one. The list goes on, baby. 130,000 shares right here for $3.6 million. And then last but not least, at the end of the day, we had another big one come through for $7,454,000 for 275,000 shares. That shows you guys, these people are buying in, man. Even at the tops of it, 33. You know what I mean? $33 they were buying in, right? $34 they were buying in. That just shows you, man, they usually know more than we do. If you follow the money. Now, guys, we got to hear this, man. So we had Greenfield today speaking out, man. A guy, Rich Greenfield, the great 1 cent wonder. This is the same guy who said that on Fox, and it said that that AMC is worth 1 penny. He wouldn't pay over 1 penny for AMC stock. Boy, was he wrong, man. He could have made he could be making lots of money. But hey, man, sometimes smart money, you can't tell it anything, right? They think they're smarter than you. And that's just the way it is. So Greenfield says right here, guys, if hedge funds wanted to get out of their entire position, if they were short, they could do it within minutes. He said, adding that the AMC Entertainment price action does not point to big institution or hedge funds being squeezed. Man, this guy's smart, chat. He's the smartest person I've ever seen. Honestly, all we need to do is listen to Rich Greenfield. He's almost like a savior, chat. We should honestly make some statues of him, put him up in our houses. Maybe you should make like something in the closet. You can worship before bed or something, man. This guy's really smart. Here it is, guys. Fair value is based on future cash flow, and AMC Entertainment can't generate cash flow, Greenfield says, adding that he has a 1 cent price target on the stock and believes the company is headed for bankruptcy. Man, this guy, dude, I want to see I want to see how much money he's down in his shorts. There's no way this guy is not putting puts and everything all over AMC, and he's just pissed off at this point. Oh, my God. This guy is super smart, man. Oh, Rich. Man, you're a smart cookie, dude. Good Lord. I don't even know what to even say, guys. I really don't, man. I got to pay this guy some money to come and tell me how to buy into some stocks. Jesus Christ, dude. As you can see, though, getting back on subject, man, as you can see, even with the down part today, a little bit of the down part, obviously, you can see this morning we're up at 33.96. If you look at the 5-day, though, and this was this past on the 24th, look at this, guys. We're still up over the last week, 112.79%, right? Up $13.85. Dude, that is insane. Guys, don't feel bad where we're at right now. I get it, man. I get it. We got Rich out here, man. This man, he's smart, right? He's got that smart money. This man went to school, and he learned in school that you can give a target price of 1 penny to a stock that you're hedging. against. Oh man, I gotta stop it before I get in trouble, though, right? I'll get banned on YouTube again. R.I.P. I feel like I've been banned more than anybody on YouTube so far. Oh man, I'm like the nicest person in the market, right? I guess because I'm a little bit smaller YouTuber. I guess I can get picked on a little bit easier. If you guys don't know, I've actually been banned twice on YouTube for harmful and violence, man. And YouTube says I keep getting mass reported for harmful content. The only thing I can think of, obviously, is hedge funds are just really pissed off that I'm making fun of them, right? I don't know, man. At the end of the day, dude, there's no way somebody thinks AMC's worth 1 penny. Get that out of here, bro. We ain't stupid, are we, chat? Nah. All right. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out today. Remember, if you guys have it, make sure to smack the like button down below. It helps out a lot with the video. It helps out new people learn about AMC. It also helps our stream grow and it helps our channel grow, right? We do stream on the daily. So make sure you guys hit that sub button as well. Hit that little bell notification. You guys can stay up to date. Also, join our Discord channel. We literally have a massive group of people on Discord. Love to have you guys be a part of our Discord channel. Over 1,600 people in there. Been growing that as well. Love to have you guys be a part of the community over there. Amazing people. I'm a little bit older guy, right? I'm 32. I'm sure you guys are older than me. I do have 3 kids, so I'm not 17 or 18 or 21 anymore, man. I've been in the stock market for over 11 years. Been in the crypto market for over right at 4 years. Been in the real estate market, though, for right at 14 years. So I've been in this market for a long time. Love to have you guys be a part of our family that we're growing here and our channel that we're growing here. At the end of the day, man, we're all here to grow and learn off each other. Remember that. We're all learning together. I appreciate you being here. I will see you guys in the next video, and I'll see you Starside, fam. Peace out.